Hi, I'm Wade Wingler with the In-Data Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana. The DaVinci video magnifier has been out for a little while, does some pretty cool stuff, and our friend and colleague Jim Fortman is going to show us what's new when it comes to DaVinci video magnifiers. Let's go see what Jim has.
Well, thank you, Wade. I'm real happy to be here at Crossroads to show the new DaVinci Pro. We've always had the DaVinci for the last 3 or 4 years, and this is the new DaVinci Pro. It doesn't really look too much difference, but what we did was we added a new 12 megapixel camera to this that now the DaVinci Pro will actually scan and read a full page. We always had the DaVinci, and this is still going to do the same thing. So if you notice, there's a ton of clearance from the camera down to here. So there's room to put your hand underneath there to do crafts, sewing, painting. I don't want to scare everybody, but it can actually look at your face too. So if the person wanted to shave with it, or lady could put makeup on, I can flip the camera, and now I can look in the distance. We're looking across the room at a whiteboard across the room, so you can just see all the stuff that the DaVinci does, and the DaVinci Pro does it too.
Desktop.
Now I'll get into where the differences are. Again, it's a brand new camera, so it's super high definition. If you notice how clear this is, it really, even at the small sizes, and even at the largest size,
Zoom 13.
Unlike any of the other machines out there, it stays in perfectly clear focus up and down the range because of that high megapixel camera.
Zoom 5.
But here's what we added. Now I just push this button in the center of the magnification knob. It's called the Find button.
OCR mode. Please align your document inside the frame.
And you heard what it told me to do, so I just put my document inside there, and any user would do that. And then this has 2 different modes. A very simple mode for somebody who doesn't really want to get involved in navigating around the paperwork, or maybe it's an elderly person that wouldn't use all the features but just wants it very simple. It doesn't get any more simple than this. I just simply hit that button right there, which is the center of the turning knob. We call it the Find button. And then the machine starts processing what it's doing.
Default color 3 in factory default. This mode provides a yellow background with.
Now I can pause that by pulling that left-hand lever down, which I just did so I can talk here. If you'll notice, I can now change the magnification while it's reading also. And in the simple mode, like I am right now, in order for it to start back up, I just push it away from me like you're hitting an accelerator.
Available. Please review page 40 under preferred color modes.
On the side here, I can control the speed at which it talks, and on this side, I can control the volume.
Review page 40 to turn this color mode on.
But as far as the user that doesn't want to get real involved, that starts it, pause it if I pull it down, play if I push it up. And then to go back to the beginning, I just hit that center button. We're back in the live mode again. Now look, this looks like this cover comes off, but it doesn't even look like it. It's just a little simple magnet that holds it in place. There's still not a lot of buttons in here, but now if we wanted to read that same page, I hit that button right there. They call it the capture button. I have to first put it back into the OCR mode.
OCR mode. Please align your document inside the frame.
I didn't really change anything, so it's still aligned. So now I just hit that button, and it's going to go through the processing. You'll notice how fast this is. It's the fastest processor available at the time right now.
Zone 1.
Now look what it did. This is a little bit more involved, so it's not going to just start reading. It's not really that complicated, but it put it into different zones, and you can see on the screen the one that it's ready to read is in yellow. If I wanted to go to different zones, I just simply hit these arrow keys to navigate through them. And then I can go.
Zone 2. Zone 3.
Let's say I wanted to read this next one, which will be Zone 4.
Zone 4.
Then I just hit the pause play button, which is now in the middle right there.
User defined color 5 in factory default. This mode is turned off. Review page 40 to turn this color mode on. Enabling line and window marker.
So then it just continues on reading. But that way, if a person puts their phone bill or something down there, they can go right down to the amount due, because they know it's going to be in the bottom right probably. So they can go down and select that last zone and just have just it read. While it is reading,
Zone 4, Zone 3.
See, I can navigate around with those arrow keys, the pause and the play. And if I wanted to, I can actually hit this bottom left button and save it permanently onto the device. And this device actually, like I was mentioning, has a quad-core processor. So it's got, you could save like 5,000 pages if you wanted to. You could save it in a book format, so if a student wanted to put their entire textbook in there, they could, or a page at a time, or you could just be saving your favorite pictures, because we can save all your photographs in here too. And then if you did save your photographs, you could bring them up on the screen, and you can increase the magnification so you could zoom right in on your grandbaby's smile or something like that. And then this button on the bottom right is what would recall. Anything that you saved, this recalls it. And it recalls it in a picture or a page. And if you go to the page, it's either a page or a book. So if you saved it as, you know, a 500-page book, then it's going to all be saved in there accordingly. And it does a few more things, especially for somebody with a learning disability. It does highlight the word that's being read, as you noticed, and we can change all those colors. We can make the highlight blue, green, yellow. Right now I think it was defaulted to yellow. And there's several more features, but I think that's more than enough for now. This is available for loaning through the program here at Crossroads. And just call the Crossroads telephone number and either get a demo or ask if you can borrow it for up to 30 days. Well, thank you very much. Again, I'm Jim Fortman with Vision Aid Systems.
So there's a great way to get magnified and spoken text in large print. That's your tech tip for this week. I'm Wade Wingler with the InData Project at Easter Seals Crossroads in Indiana.